The antitrust chickens are really coming home to roost now. The European Union has filed antitrust charges against Amazon over what it says is its dual role as a marketplace for third-party vendors and a competitor selling its own goods on the same platform, quoting the Financial Times. The European Commission's Margrethe Vestager said that after a year-long probe, the European Commission had reached the preliminary view that Amazon had breached EU competition rules by using non-public data that it gathers on sales on its website to inform its own label products and services. Separately, she said the EU had opened a second formal antitrust investigation into whether Amazon gave preferential treatment on its site to its own products and those of sellers who paid extra for Amazon's logistics and delivery services. Quote, "We must ensure that dual-role platforms with market power such as Amazon do not distort competition," said Ms. Vestager. "Data on the activity of third-party sellers should not be used to the benefit of Amazon when it acts as a competitor to these sellers," end quote. The EU said its investigation had revealed that Amazon takes private business data about the sellers in its vast marketplace to compete with those sellers. Quote, "For example, the data allows Amazon to focus its offers in the best-selling products across product categories and to adjust its offers in view of non-public data of competing sellers," the statement said. As a result, Amazon can, quote, "avoid the normal risks of retail competition and leverage its dominance in France and Germany, the biggest markets for Amazon in the EU. The German competition authorities have been investigating Amazon's use of data for 2 years, but have yet to bring charges. Amazon said it disagreed with the findings and would, quote, "continue to make every effort to ensure the European Commission has an accurate understanding of the facts," end quote. So some stray observations from folks on Twitter. At KV61416 wants to know, quote, "Is this really that much different from supermarkets and other normally brick-and-mortar stores having their own store brands to compete with the vendors that sell in their stores? They also use their internal data for those store brands," end quote. Though Paul Tang, who I believe is a member of the EU Parliament, tweeted this, quote, "Monopolists no longer raise prices, they steal data. Good that @Vestager fights this abuse and launches antitrust investigation into Amazon," end quote. And here's Dare Abisanjo's summary, quote, "Amazon has 25% of e-commerce market share in Europe, which is about 12% of total retail. EU is after them for using sales data to influence what store brands to create, just like grocery stores do. This isn't a monopoly, but they do have a near insurmountable competitive advantage. Just like the DOJ going after Google for paying Apple for search defaults on iOS, this seems more like going after companies for being so successful that barriers to entry for competition are too high versus acting maliciously to abuse their power. This is a new wave," end quote.